And a 3-point shot by Cecil. Back to a 2-point game. Nice job there by Serovich to deny Zarevic the ball. Cuff able to come away with that steal. Wow, nice bounce there for Cumberland. As Box knocks down the three to take a 19-18 lead. Ziverick scores, and we're going to get a timeout, Shawnee State. A full timeout. We'll take one as well right back on the Mid-South Conference Network.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That moment?
I'd been training with my team for months and called up for the first time. The real deal. Wildfires were getting dangerously close to homes. I got my first taste of just how important the Guard is to my community.
See how the Guard can be an important part of your life at NationalGuard.com.
I remember the moment clearly.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Welcome back here to the Frankfort Convention Center, home of the 2015 Mid-South Conference Championships. As Shawnee State leads the University of the Cumberlands 20-19 with 8:18 to go in the first half. Cuff's going to come down with a rebound, and she's going to be fouled.
Shawnee State foul on 0-0. Ziverick, her second.
Foul on Ziverick.
Team 6.
Her second. Team 6 of the half. Next foul will put the Cumberlands into the bonus.
Replacing Ziegler.
Deloach tries to wrap it around the Serovich there. Batted out by Shawnee State. It'll stay with the Cumberlands. Box has to heave one up as the shot clock expires. No good, but Serovich keeps it alive. No good on the next attempt there as Robinson comes out with it for Shawnee. She'll slow things down. Coach Nickel wants him to run the offense there.
Nice.
It's a backdoor cut there and lob for Siobhan Robinson. unable to convert.
Substitution, University of Cumberland, number 21, DeRose in for Gray. For Shawnee State, number 13, Porter, replacing McMurtry.
Shot clock winding down here again for Shawnee State. Cuff's going to have to put one up. And she knocks down the J. Let's put the Cumberlands back in front, 21-20. Lydia Cuff on her way to another possible double-double, 7 and 4 so far. Robinson with a 3 puts Shawnee State back out in front, 23-21.
Oh, me.
Cuff's gonna.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I will say that about that. Okay.
I'll say okay as well. Looks like we're going to have immediate timeout. So we'll take a quick break as well here on the Mid-South Conference Network, only at MidSouthConference.com.
Josh Bentley with Man of War Harley-Davidson, and Fork Bank is our bank. You know, it's nice to have a bank believing in what you're doing and appreciating it and valuing it and wanting to associate themselves and align themselves with what you're doing. The people want to be kind of intimate, you know, and personal. You need somewhere that you can trust that's very accessible, very easy to use, just very reliable. And they themselves are successful. So, I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer.
I remember the moment.
I'll never forget that moment.
That changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown. See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Welcome back to the Frankfort Convention Center. Ray, you may have to turn that camera around so we can see Jim's timeout dance there. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
Ray be trying to steal my moves.
Not as impressive as some of the moves we got to see Wednesday here during the cheerleading competition.
Hey, that was great. That was great fun.
Yeah, it was an awesome time.
Those kids put out a lot of work. Campbellsville, one of your champions, team champion. Coach Atkins, the men's coach, his wife is the coach of the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And was named Coach of the Year, and he was named Coach of the Year in men's.
Celebration
Big
time at the
weekend
Atkins
for the
house.
Atkins family, huh? Wow.
Good year, 2015 so far for that family.
I think there's some pretty good coaches working these ball games.
Oh, yeah. Coach Nickel and Coach Irvin doing a good job with their respective teams here. Lydia Cuff loses the ball there. She comes up a little slowly, but I think she's going to be okay. Tying that shoe there.
Shawnee State foul on number 3, Robinson, for second.
She's all right there.
It's like her teammate Victoria Cecil helping her with that shoe, or it might be an ankle brace. I'm not
had
sure.
An injury this morning with Lawson from Cumberland University.
Yeah, I think she's just retying that shoe there and brace.
University of the Cumberlands, number 22, Cup, shooting 1+1.
Foul was on Robinson, her second.
Speaking of Coach of the Year, Coach Irvin from Cumberland was Coach of the Year in 2010 and 11. So we've got another Coach of the Year And Coach Colvin, who will be coming up, we think, at halftime for Campbellsville, Coach of the Year. So, last year. So they're everywhere.
A lot of good coaches and a lot of good players here in the Mid-South Conference.
You know, I love the way Shawnee State's played this game. They're patient, but at the same time, they take advantage of mistakes when they get the opportunity. They're not shooting great. What are the percentages, Logan?
Well, they're shooting 9 of 18, so 50%. They're not. I don't feel like they're forcing bad shots. Any shots they put up are usually in rhythm of their offense.
Right.
They're not kind of rushing anything. Cumberland's 8 of 20 for 40%. Both teams shooting a little better than what we saw in the first game, but
they got Cuff there for a travel across the lane.
We're knotted up at 23, 4:20 to go here in the first half. Long three-point attempt there by McMurtry. Rebounded by the Cumberlands. They'll look to take the lead here. Gray tries to go baseline. Ball batted out of there by Shawnee. It'll stay down here with the Cumberlands. And they're going to get Cuff for an over the back there. She tries to rebound the box three-pointer. Lydia Cuff on the way to another double-double, 9 and 5 here with 3:44 to go. Zeverick and McMurtry 6 and 3 as well, so we could have some double-doubles from both teams here.
Universty of Cumberland's foul number 10, Cecil, her first, team fifth, at the line for Shawnee State. Number 13, Pointer, shooting 2.
They called that foul on Cecil instead, her first. Cuff comes out of there with her 6th rebound. Still knotted up at 23, under 3 minutes to go. Cuff with the putback there, gets her to 11 points, 6 rebounds. 7 rebounds, excuse me. Might have a double-double at halftime. Nice save there by McKinney. Under 2 minutes to go here. Cumberland's leads 25-23 over Shawnee State. 3 seconds left. Gray puts one up in the free throw line. No good. Bruner with the rebound for Shawnee. As they look to tie or go back out in front. McMurtry loses it on the drive. Deloche comes out of there with it. She'll go 1-on-4, but kicks it back out to Box. Three-pointer up and in. Lydia Box. The assist to Deloche. Makes it a 5-point lead for the Cumberlands, 28-23. The 7 seed knocked off the 2 seed, Lindsey Wilson, on Wednesday. Looking to do the same against the 3 seed. Under a minute now. Shawnee unable to convert there. 28-23 is your lead for the Cumberlands. Shot clock will be turned off on the make or miss. 3-point shot there by Cecil, no good. Over the edge of the backboard there. Timeout, or out of bounds. Back to Shawnee State. Under 20 seconds. Shawnee with the ball out up top. And a screen up high by Bruner. Finds McKinney in the corner. 3-point shot, no good. Long rebound to McMurtry. She'll put it up at the buzzer, but no good. As the Cumberlands are going to lead 23-20 over Shawnee at halftime. We'll be right back after this 2-minute break on the Mid-South Conference Network, available only.
It's good talking to Coach Colvin. She's an excellent interview, very nice person. Just doesn't have very good judgment who she hires as assistant coaches with Sarge Pollock. So Shawnee State's going to start off here the second half of action with the basketball down, trailing 28-23.
Robinson penetrates in, unable to finish, though. Lydia Box getting the rebound and fouled. Foul was on McKinney, her second, team's first. Ball stolen out of there by Robinson. She'll push it ahead to McMurtry. She puts one up, but fouled on the take. She'll go to the line for 2.
Excuse me, Logan. I want to mention those big old boys games coming up, men's games coming next. We're going to have 2 good ones, buddy. Campbellsville College. First game, Pikeville and the Cumberlands. That's going to be a dandy. Your number 1 seed Pikeville versus your number 4 seed Cumberlands. As Logan said earlier today, it's chalk in the men's. And then Campbellsville versus Georgetown in the nightcap. You need to get there and see these ball games. For $5, what more could you ask? Wow.
And we're seeing some teams or some players and fans file in here. Those boys games coming up or men's games coming up.
Georgetown was very impressive last night.
Absolutely.
I thought very impressive.
Broke our scoreboard. Couldn't even put all their points up there. Yeah. We fixed it today, though.
We had some highlights on the highlight reel last night.
McMurtry going to go to the line again. She's fouled on the take. Unable to convert in the last trip down.
At the line for Shawnee State, number 10, McMurtry, shooting 2.
McMurtry's one of